I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Everyone knows that jail is a serious matter. Us here at Tales from the Jails, we are offering something special to anyone who's currently in prison, on their way to prison, and actually those who are returning from prison. We're offering consultation to anyone who's threatened with prison, in prison, and like I said, and who are coming home from prison. We have Zoom consultations to help you with your prison bid. For those who are going to prison, don't know about prison, don't know what to expect, don't know if it's going to be, all these horror stories you hear, all these things. We tell you what exactly to expect. We give you consultation on how to deal with these difficulties of prison. It could be through Zoom. It can be in person, where we talk to you in person. We do intense prison preparation. We also offer business management for those who are incarcerated. We also do post-prison consultations. So if you're ever looking for consultation, you want to know what's going on, want to be prepared to go in, like you want to be prepared to come home, contact Tales from the Jail. That's talesfromthejail.com. Talesfromthejail.com. You see it right here. Talesfromthejail.com. Reach out to us today. Everyone knows prison is a serious matter. Prison is oppression, but nothing's worse than going to prison and not knowing what to expect, or coming home after being incarcerated for years and not knowing what to expect. We help you here at Tales from the Jails. We offer consultation for those who are going to prison, also those who are coming home from prison, and also we have different features and options for those who are in prison. If you're looking for consultation to assist you in these matters, contact us, talesfromthejail.com. That's talesfromthejail.com. Book your consultation today. First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Now listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard him, go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. We got an array of content that's coming out that you will be thoroughly entertained by. As you can see by the content that's previously been released, you're entertained by. It's only gonna get better. I'm telling you, there's only up to go. And we wanna thank y'all for rocking with us, man, and listening to the awareness that we're bringing about prison life. So go to where again, bro?
Go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
YouTube at Tales from the Jails, and please become a member.
Expose your business to millions of potential consumers and clients. If no one knows who you are, you don't make any money. Put your logo here. Add your business here. They say when you're green, you grow, but when you're ripe, you're rotten. That means those who aren't moving forward is standing still. Marketing is everything. Grow your business today. product placement, brand exposure, merchandise display. It's time to put your business and your brand in front of millions of potential clients. Call 267-534-5053. That's 267-534-5053. It's time to grow.
Clothing, cars, whatever you're selling, you have a great idea. You want to put it on our platform. Contact TBISC. Call us now, 267-982-0342. TBISC, the best in sports entertainment. Hey, listen, I know you hear all this stuff about home care. Home care is dying, or home care is no longer what it was years ago, but it's coming back around. Don't forget, I'm telling you first, contact TNS Licensing and Consulting. Start your home care agency today. Right now, for just $999, you can start the process to get your home care agency up and running. That's $999. Contact TNS Licensing and Consulting to get you your LLC, your EIN, everything going in home care. Because the MCOs are coming back around. You don't want to miss out. Next year is going to be a big year for home care. Call now, 267-534-5053. That's 267-534-5053. Don't wait. I know you see this commercial. Call now. TNS Licensing and Consulting. They will start the process to get your home care agency off the ground. That's 267-534-5053 for only $999. Get the process started today. TNS Licensing and Consulting, 267-534-5053. TNS Licensing and Consulting. Call now. Get your home care agency started for only $999 right now.
It's live.
Tales from the Jails. We're here live in partnership with TNS Media Group with the team and the family. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody out there in the world, man? You know, we out here, we here snowed in Philadelphia, man. You know, not really snowed in, but it was like a bit of a snowstorm. You know, I think that they kind of, attended to the snow a little bit better than they normally do with the trucks.
I don't think it snowed as hard as it did. So it ain't much to do.
What you mean?
It ain't much to do. It ain't like it was the last time it snowed in Philadelphia.
Huh?
It's not as horrible as it was the last time it snowed.
No, the reason being is what I said. I think probably because the mayor and I guess they got these trucks out here the same day.
No, but the snow didn't come down like it did last time. So it was easy for them to maintain the, control.
I was chilling, falling back, just
Yeah, I was chilling, falling back too. I was in kind of like a little turmoil due to the fact that I was by myself. But other than that, it was cool.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You get me? They say happy wife, happy life, man, and I must have ain't been doing right.
Shout out to my guy John Michael, man. Yeah, that interview with Blue, aka Abdul Kareem. That episode is available for the members right now. And I want to speak about something, and I want to just say this, and we appreciate everybody that's been supporting us and everybody that's been doing, watching the videos, everybody who's been, commenting, whatever it may be. We appreciate the support. Y'all might not believe this, but due to the success that we may have from the podcast, we're moving into a different realm. Whereas though the powers that be want to see what the podcast really can do, who are our real true supporters. They want to see who's really going to support us and become members and all these different things to see if we really who we say we are. So this is just a transition that we're going through. So I want to thank everybody who's been supporting us, everybody who's been just a part of the journey. If you can't become a member, we understand. If you're here in the lives with us, whatever you're doing with us right now, just, we totally appreciate it. Just that due to y'all support and everything y'all been doing for us, y'all got us into this realm now to where as though people want to see what we really can do.
I want you to explain to the audience, man, because there's a lot of people that's checking in with us, man, that's trying to become a member, and they're making it like it's climbing up Mount Everest.
Well, when you go to the page,
so
it says it right there on our YouTube page. Become a member. It says right there.
So can you explain to them when they go to the page where they have to look, what they have to hit to become a member?
When you go to
someone just texted me just now and saying it's hard to become a member. Do we got cash yet?
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, if you go to the YouTube page and you look at the page, you'll see where it says there, right there on the YouTube page. Even on the videos, right below a video, it says, subscribe or become a member. You have the ability to do that there. And, it's just right there visible. Just you gotta look at the video if you can.
Pay attention.
Yeah, whatever it may be, whatever you can do. But I just want to say, due to y'all support and y'all supporting us, we're able to move around and get these big time interviews. And we have another big interview coming out this week. Y'all should see it drop, on Instagram. Everything should be coming through. But since y'all are family, man, I can't hold water like you said. If I was in jail, I probably would have been,
Yeah, I'd beat you up in there. I'll tell you, if you was my son, you would have got beat up. And if you weren't my son, you might have got beat up.
Yeah, so we got Finesse 2 times this week coming out, y'all.
You should have held it from him, man. You shouldn't even let him know that,
Finesse 2 times
get crazy.
It's going to be on Tales from the Jails. As you can see, we are now moving into a realm thanks to y'all, man. Thanks to y'all support.
Yeah, man.
And
support keeps us out of
y'all
court.
spreading the awareness, and everybody around is just now, wanting to be a part of the process. So we got Finesse 2 times once again. He's going to be on Tales from the Jails this week. He's going to be, going crazy. You already know how he do. So him and, Black, they going on there. Him and Young, and they going on there. They going crazy. So, yeah.
I tried to chill for y'all, but he wouldn't let.
What's up with you?
Oh man, it couldn't be better, man. It had a free day off. Snow is in, man. But there's definitely some things going on around the United States of America that we have to talk about. First thing I want to talk about is what's going on right now in Mexico. Are you familiar with what's going on with Mexico?
Just pull your mic down a little.
Are you familiar with what's going on in Mexico?
Well, what?
A cartel, the newly informed cartel leader has been assassinated. Mexico is in a flux right now. There is no government, there is no law that can control what's going on in Mexico City right now. There are innocent people getting killed. There are churches, schools, hospitals getting bombed by the cartel. This is out of hand. This is on CNN. This is breaking news all over the world right now.
I saw something with the airport. They were shooting the airport.
They went in there and just like 20 men with assault rifles and just shooting innocent people getting on a plane due to the new cartel leader being assassinated last night. Like that city is in an uproar right now. They probably have to bring in reinforcements from other countries to get that under control. Like it's bad. It's real bad over there, right? No, it's like bad to the point to where as though you don't know what may happen if United States may have to employ army figures or other countries, like because this is no control over there. It's just whatever. You ever watched the movie? And I'm quite sure that everybody in the audience probably, if you haven't watched the movie, you heard of it. It's called what's the movie called? Purge.
Mm-hmm.
So they get a certain amount of hours to commit crime, and this is a movie. This is going on right now in Mexico City. It's a purge going on. Unlawful crime that you commit that you don't have to pay for.
I saw something as well. Like I saw they had like a fleet of vehicles, armored trucks and pickup trucks with guys who were just like, there, with all types of heavy artillery. It was just crazy.
No. See, that right there ain't crazy. That's PG-13 you talking about, Fee.
No, I'm just saying
they
ready
firing,
for war.
No, they're firing them now. If you go back and look at what's going on right now and pull something up, It's nonstop bullets. Like you said, thank you, Get Over Gang. Thank you, Get Over Gang. His name is El Mencho. El Mencho was the newly acquired cartel dude that's over there right now, the head of the cartel. El Mencho, his name is. They are over there, and you know that's already a impoverished land.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's because they try to come over here in the United States to UK and to get out of there to get away from that impoverished land. Now they have to deal with this on top of the impoverished.
But this has been going on for years, man. Like in my opinion, I could be wrong, but these cartel bosses get killed, and and they killing each other, or they getting killed by the these armies or whatever case may be. This stuff goes on at an alarming rate all the time. It's just that when it happens, there's always some backlash from the cartel, whose boss has been assassinated. These people come back and they be ready to.
But we haven't seen it like this, Vic. I'm sorry, we haven't seen it like this. They are over there blowing that country up. It ain't like somebody else got assassinated, another two people gunned down due to the cartel. They're bombing schools, hospitals, pharmacies, all major. The cartel is carrying it like they're the army.
Mm.
They're not moving like a regular street gang. Catch somebody out there, pow, 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 it's over with. No, they got tanks.
Yeah.
They have assault, like numerous assault. They over there putting them people in further oppression.
Let me ask you a question, though. Do you think some guys in prison that will probably get out and go over there and fight just to be free?
Yes. So
you're saying it's some inmates that will go to war to be free?
I would have. I was over there right now serving my 420-month sentence, and they wrote me and said, Mr. Jackson, we need you to come over here and take arms in the fight over here in Mexico. I would have been over there the next day.
Mm.
I would have risked my life of whether I lived or died than the fact of sitting in jail.
So you mean tell me, so there's a lot of other inmates that probably would be willing to go to war?
There are billions of inmates that the jails will be empty.
To go over there and fight?
The jails will be empty. They will have to, start, I don't know what they had to do, but them jails will be empty.
And they get these guys firearms, and see, that's
the jails will be empty.
Mm.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Dudes is coming out of there by the tenfold. They're going over there to fight that war, to get out of that sentence. Listen, when you inside that jail, man, there is nothing in the world that's more humiliating, humbling, embarrassing in the world than jail, man.
Mm.
A person would take death over that. And that's the final, that's the period. Don't nothing start at the period but a new sentence.
Mm.
So, yeah.
So, like, how would my question would be, how would the government, or how would I wonder how they would approach the inmates about doing something like that? They probably just come to them something.
Oh, they probably put it on the computers, because over there, how we get, like, if they want to send out big notices to the inmate population, they'll send out a memoranda, if I'm saying that right, to each and everybody computer. And then you'll see it's red, and then you'll read it, because this is something important. Mm-hmm. And you'll read it. Oh, anybody that's trying to go over here and fight in this war, then you can press yes or no. And then once the yes is picked, they'll start picking groups.
Do you think the men would need training to go over there, or they already be in shape? Like,
anybody got 5 years and over is in shape. Anybody that had 5 years and over inside the penitentiary is in shape. You don't have too many. Now, don't get me wrong. You got dudes that's sitting there back in there doing their time. They might got 18 months, 24 months, and they like, man, it's a skid bid to them. But if you got 5 years and older, you best believe them dudes is intact and in shaking, ready to go ahead out there and shake and bake.
What about the Mexicans that's in there?
Them too. They have to do it. PT, physical training. You get beat if you don't go.
No, I'm saying, do you think they will be willing to go to Mexico and fight?
Yes, if they would let. If the United States was saying we let you out of jail upon returning from, this mission we sent you on, they over there. They ain't, Mexicans don't care about that. They not trying to go back. All them people that's over there getting deported that's not from the United States, they will fight in the war with the United States, jeopardize their life just to stay in the United States.
But how many dudes you think really they know we're gonna die? There's a chance we can die. Some of us gonna die.
Yeah, I'd rather die than be in that jail, bro.
Okay, so they probably tell you, listen, you go fight in this war,
If you make it
if
back,
you make it back, you will.
Exactly, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it all day long.
And so out of 10 inmates in there, you said 10 out of 10 gonna do it. Especially some people don't, if I got short time.
Oh, if you got short time, you ain't gonna go do it. 18 months, 24 months, you don't care. Keep me in here.
But the lifers.
Not even the lifers, dudes. They giving out. I had 420 months.
What I mean lifer, like I mean like somebody who got like an extensive amount of time. Like I'm talking
it's coming.
30 years, 20 plus
25, 20 plus, they coming.
Mm.
Because how the feds work, it ain't like the state give you a 5 to 10, you come home after the 5 years. You get straight up numbers with the feds. So if you get 20 years, that's 240 months. 240 months, you got to do 210 months for your sentence to be complete.
Mm.
That's damn near your whole sentence. That's damn near the whole 20 years. You got 50 months left. That's a little bit under 5 years.
And they tell you we granting you full immunity, and you get to be
upon
free.
Returning from this war. Yes,
and it might be a guy who got
the jail will be absolutely empty. These dudes is picking up arms and they out there.
So what do you think the chances would be of them becoming victorious?
Pretty good.
Because they would have to clash with the actual U.S. Army. I mean, I'm sorry, not clash, but they would have to really like
mesh,
intermingle, yeah, like mesh and come together with the actual.
But you know the Army is going to give them a fast protocol because it's happening now. The Army would give them a fast rundown of what they got to do and this and that and this and that, and then they'll send them first.
You're right.
They'll send them first. They casualties of war.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They send them first. Go ahead, y'all. Let me see how many y'all, because they going to knock something down, but they ain't trained. They ain't battle tested. You might have something to run off the field. Whoa, I shouldn't have did it. And then they back on, you know what I'm saying? And these people, these generals and all that, for the United, they know that. So they send them first. Go ahead, let them beat up their front line first. See who make it back.
Yeah.
Just like that.
And dudes would sign up for that in a heartbeat.
At the drop of a dime, that jail will be empty.
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. Would you do it if you was in jail?
If I had like a lot of time?
Yeah, if you had a dub.
And I'm going over there to save with
man, you going over there defending Mexico.
I don't know. I might not do it.
Oh yeah, man. You crazy.
I might do my dub.
You
I might do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying I might do my dub. I'm like that. Listen, let them handle that. I'm not gonna be trying to run out there for just any old thing that I don't got nothing to do with. And you gonna sit me in there first with no training? Like I just all right. Y'all got
you got assault rifles. You got bulletproof vests and all that.
No, they gotta listen.
You got training already from Brooklyn Street.
You get a headshot. That's for real. Listen, all it takes is one little headshot.
That's for them too, though.
Yeah, but
that count for them too.
I'm saying for me, like
you on a battlefield, all fair and love and war.
I'd rather do my dub and come home, man. I ain't
sitting in there for no
now,
dub, bro.
if it's something else like if I gotta, if it's like, all right, my kids and stuff like that online, I probably would do it. But it's like just to go out there and then they're gonna say, Trump gonna say, listen, y'all gonna be the first casualties of war. We sending y'all in there first with a 3-week training. Like, come on, man. They probably send you out there, man. Like, come on, man. You going to just run out there with a, with a.
I'll run out there with a
lion's den.
Yes, most definitely.
Remember we was in where was we at? We just recently. We was in
Where was that? Don't be up here acting crazy.
No, we was in Houston, right?
Right.
And we seen the little small lions. You like, yeah, I can. You said I get in there with a lion.
The small one, small one, I can get in there with.
No, the lion. Then you went to the other joint, saw that huge lion.
I couldn't get in there with that one. But the small one, I could take that down.
No way.
Especially if it's laying down and I jumped on his back and got that neck. I got that neck. Yeah.
No way.
If I got that neck on the small one, it's a wrap.
No, that wasn't no small. That joint was 5 years old. That's not a small.
You said it was
lion.
1 year old.
Was it? How old was it?
You told me
2 years.
Then you just be hyping stuff up.
No. Yeah. All right. It was 2 or 3 years old.
I can get it.
That you like, man. You not. That joint going. It's all right.
It was nowhere near as big as the other one when I turned that corner.
I pay for your funeral, bro.
Alhamdulillah, may Allah reward you and grant you tawfiq.
You go in there trying to, man. That's what I'm saying. You just trying to go in there. That's like you going out here to fight a war. All we know in the hood, we shooting in the hood.
Yes.
You never go to war in the hood really with a a machine gun or something.
Yes, you do.
Yes,
you
really?
do. No, you do.
Talking
You
about
do. You
clashing.
do. You so far away from the hood right now. You don't even know what you're talking about.
Really.
No more.
I'm saying, listen, we're not. I'm talking about I'm talking about you walking up the street with it and walking towards the enemy.
Yes.
No, we work off getting the drop and all that. I'm gonna get the drop on you. You're not walking into Mexico with firearms, long firearms.
Oh no, you got to be strategic.
They know you coming.
Yeah, you got to be strategic.
Yeah. So we got to be trained to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You're not trained to deal with that, and you going into Mexico and trying to. These guys live in this land. I mean, they know everything about the land. You see what happened in Vietnam? We went over there. We lost.
They ran us up out of there.
I mean, how many troops we lost?
Well, I'm not sure, but I heard it was a whole lot.
Yeah,
I can't really give you a number or even guess a number. But what I gathered, it was thousands and thousands and thousands of United States citizens that lost their lives that day or during that time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you going into something you don't even know, and you got 20. I might just do my dub. Now, if I got life, maybe I might, I'm going, man. I'd rather, because I can, you know what I mean? Probably try to,
man,
shoot a little bit, run a little bit, shoot a little bit, stay out of the way, make it back. Like, so what's the qualifications for me to get free? Totally free. Do I got to go over here and kill?
No, once y'all come back and let everybody know what's going on and how we got to, keep on moving accordingly, you get to go.
All right, keep it real. What's the chances of coming back, though?
It's 50-50.
No way.
It's 50-50.
No, you got like a 10% chance.
This type of war right here, this is gladiator war. They killing kids. They killing women.
No, but these guys over there, listen, this cartel army.
That's why I said it's good. They don't care.
No, they are trained from like kids up to be in this
I'm not hip with how they get.
So you going against them bulls, and they trained. That's all they've been doing all their life.
So they really like the army.
That's their life. That's their
militia.
Religion. That's their religion. They you know what I'm saying? So you going to get somebody who's been training for this since they was a young kid, and come on, man. So for me, I'm cool. But then you believe that you can do anything. You want to go jump in a lion's cage and
with the Cubs.
I'm sorry,
with the Cubs, not the big one. I can tackle Derrick Henry. Yes.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
What you
sitting there talking about? No, I can't. Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Oh my goodness! I was we didn't travel down that
road.
road.
Anybody listening right now? He said that he can tackle.
I will stand
Derrick
in that hole and meet him head up.
Not
on duty. There we go. Always not on duty.
So
I will stand in that hole and meet him head up.
Not on duty.
Not on duty.
But you're not tackling no Derrick Henry. You tripping.
I am, bro. Just because you not strong, I am.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you talk about something now. Yeah,
listen, I work out.
I'm in
day.
there.
You're not tackling no 260
I'm
pounds.
220.
Back in the day,
you acting like I'm 116 like we was when we was kids.
You listen. They do this drill where you.
I don't care what type of drill. I did drills in the penitentiary.
Okay. You ain't do no tackling Derrick Henry drills. You ain't do nothing compared to that.
Moving along, ladies and gentlemen.
That's called a high impact collision. You're gonna be
a violent collision. That's what it's called, a violent collision. Brian Dawkins told them back in the day, the safety for the Philadelphia Eagles, not to get off subject, y'all, but you know how we always go off course sometimes just to bring it back. Brian Dawkins told the media, I get paid millions of dollars to run full speed into grown men.
But you not Brian Dawkins.
Oh my goodness gracious!
You not Brian
man.
Dawkins.
Yo, would you pay some money to see that?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
A lot of money, yeah. A lot of money, because I'm gonna sit back and be like, I told this guy. Yo, Derrick Henry though, I'm just saying. You see what he do to real NFL players?
But did you see my man? What's his name? The white boy for the Eagles.
Who? Oh, Cooper DeJean?
And he is not no big boy.
But he
he stopped him, picked him up, and power dropped him in the ground.
But he didn't give him enough time to get his.
No, that man had his man. That man was coming.
He was catching the pass, and then he was like,
just
turning around.
Oh my God, the boy. His name is Excuse. Call him Tawfiq Excuse.
I'm talking about you. Listen, he standing right there, back over there.
Yes, and I stand right here, and we just take off at the count of 3.
All right, okay.
I guarantee you that we will both stand each other up.
No, he gonna stand you up.
I ain't going out.
Huh?
I ain't going out. I'm not going out, bro. Right now, no training or nothing.
Okay.
Moving along, y'all. Moving along, man.
Let's move along.
We got a black father sentenced to 37 years in prison after letting his unlicensed teen son drive in a crash that killed 4. Hold up. There's a little bit more I want to read before everybody start getting their input so you could be fully aware of what's going on. Okay.
Let's get it.
Okay. All right. A jury found Richard Ferguson guilty of manslaughter in the October 2025 because prosecutors said he allowed his unlicensed 15-year-old son to take his car. Ferguson's son, who did not have a permit, then crashed into a family's vehicle, killing 4 people. Ferguson, 70, took the stand Wednesday afternoon. He broke down as he apologized and called himself a deeply broken man. I must speak these words from the deepest place in my heart. I am profoundly sorry. This tragedy did not just take lives, it shattered families, Ferguson said at his sentencing. The courtroom was filled with tears as Ferguson learned his fate and was sentenced to 37 years in prison. I just pray that my family's death is not in vain and justice is served for the individuals that are responsible for these actions, a relative of the victim said. Before the sentencing, Ferguson attorney asked for leniency, pointing to his client's stage 4 prostate cancer. They out of pocket. I'm going to lead off with this, John. All right, I'll let my son drive the car. It really didn't get into the meaty part because I want to know if he was in a car with him or if he gave him the car and just let him go on his own.
Mm-hmm. Because
now we can now if I'm in a car with him, either way, or he crashed, he didn't have a license, but to get 37, God, what the hell? This could go either way. This conversation could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
This man, they gave this man 37, and he didn't even do it. They're just giving him the fault, like, yo, this your son, you let him drive the car. So what if he had a license?
Okay.
Then we go from there.
Yeah, license.
Because they still want some blood. They still want to send somebody to jail.
It's justifiable if he got a license to be like, all right, it's his responsibility. But
so then it goes on him then if he got a license.
Yeah, I mean, it should go on him anyway. But once you,
it should go on him now.
Once you're a father and you trust and you make a decision to give somebody the car keys, and you know they.
But we talking about your son though.
You know he had no license, right?
Well, evidently the father should have known he ain't had no license.
Yeah, I don't think he should be held liable for it, but it's just.
So if they don't hold him liable, then who? The son?
But what I'm saying is, it's just where they from again? You know, these things get tricky because you got your kids, man. You know. But I think that, if
I didn't say where they was from.
That just speak about Queso dad, right? Queso dad. He got on the stand and told him his son.
He did.
Which is
ain't no so-called
No,
nothing.
no. I'm not. I don't want to say so-called, but he got on the stand and told on his son. And his son, if anybody that watched the interview knows that his saw what was going on, his son was out of line. I mean,
very out of line.
No controlling his son. His son didn't want to listen. It's very many people that would probably snitch on him, man. On their own son, like, yo, you're not getting me off.
I'm not.
Case. Okay, yeah, and maybe.
What about you?
Maybe me neither.
What about you?
Me neither, possibly. But
okay.
At the end of the day, that thought gonna run past a lot of people's mind. Like,
yes, it is. It is.
He out of pocket. So really, like, you gotta think about it. I'm trying to talk to my son on numerous occasions. He said I even forked my son.
He fought his son over like
other stuff
on Instagram.
Yeah, but I'm saying all that leads up to where you're at now, because you can tell by your kid. You know your kid out of pocket. You know there's a chance that your kid will probably go to jail or something gonna happen to him out here in the streets. When you have a kid like that that's just moving reckless all the time, you trying to tell him don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. Anybody that saw the clip in the interview, some of the stuff you saw, his son was so reckless. They almost killed his mom. His own mom almost got killed by his son.
Yeah, I didn't know that. This is something that you bring to me.
Yeah, that was in the interview. You wasn't there when he said that?
That he almost killed his mom?
No. His mom almost got killed by some beef that Queso had.
Yeah, I was there. I thought you were saying that Queso almost killed.
So you got your mom. Now you got your mom almost being killed.
Yeah,
but hear me out. You got your father, on a situation where
that's ready to go get life in jail behind you.
So if that don't tell you that this kid was reckless in a lot of ways, and a lot of people might look at it like, he was wrong, and I think that was wrong for telling. But what I'm saying to you is, there's a lot of people that be like, man, I'm not. A lot of people, you see the comments. A lot of people like, man, I'm not going to jail for my son.
It's like you contradicting yourself, bro.
It's not. It's the truth.
Because you saying he's wrong, but then again, you got a rebuttal.
I'm saying he's wrong, but for me, I just couldn't tell. I'm saying I would tell my son, "You's a nut. You wrong. You out of pocket."
I would tell him that, yeah.
So I'm not. I'm just saying, like, you out of pocket. So now I got to sit in here for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? So,
but
now,
you know the part that everybody, well, a few of the audience been bringing up in the comments and stuff that I wholly agree to, and I wasn't looking at it like from that point in the beginning. But when they said, say Queso, say Blue did take the case for him and let Queso go home. Do you really believe he'd have went home and straightened up and been on the right path? What kind of insult to injury would that be for Queso to go home and Pop Blue take the case? He go home, kill somebody else, come back and get life. I'll be sick, bro.
Exactly.
I would be sick, bro. I will be thoroughly disgusted.
But you know what you're dealing with. When people show you who they are, tell you that, you got to believe them.
Right.
His son was moving in a manner which the course that he was taking, he didn't want to listen. This is the result.
Right.
Now, the dad took a different route because he's like, I'm not going to jail. He saw the ship ready to go down. He abandoned ship. A lot of dudes would do that, no matter what they say.
Majority of the men would do that.
Yes, man. Especially if you know your son is out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying it now like I wouldn't do it. I'm like, yeah, because I don't agree with snitching. Now, snitching is different. You know, if you're involved, if I'm riding with my sons and everybody and I'm riding with y'all in the car and y'all going to go, I know what's going on. We're going to go kill somebody, right?
Right.
And I'm a part of it. And then we get caught and I tell, that's snitching. But if I'm in the car with you and I don't know what's going on, y'all not telling me what's going on, and you hop out and kill somebody and we get caught, and I ain't know, I'm coming from work, whatever I'm coming from, and I don't know what's going on, it's your obligation upon you to be like, yo, he ain't had nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying?
That would be the politically correct thing, but how many times do a dude just ain't gonna take that like that, especially if he think he gonna, that's the same thing with Queso.
That's what I'm saying. So his dad is like
a casualty of war.
Yeah, I'm not taking this case of my son. My son is a knucklehead. That's basically what he's saying. My son is a knucklehead. My son is not thinking right. My son don't understand.
So what do you say? Is he right or is he wrong? Because you're giving me mixed signals.
In my opinion, he's wrong, but
it's no but.
No, what I'm saying,
it's done that today.
He's wrong, but I'm not saying but. I'm saying he's wrong for telling on his son. Telling on his son.
Okay.
But his
there
son,
you go.
no.
You go with this but.
But the flip side to it, because you got to have a button because there's two sides to it.
All right.
If it was just one side, like, all right, we did it together, and my dad told. No, my dad had no idea about what's going on. His son got to be like, own up, like, you know what, my dad didn't have nothing to do with this. You know what I'm saying? You don't put I'm not putting my pop in a situation where I know he gonna be facing life in prison, and then knowing he had nothing to do with it, and I'm expecting him to hold water. You know what's happening, man. Bite that deal situation you got coming on, whatever. You know, for those who've seen the interview, y'all see it. It's like you've seen the interview, man. It's in my opinion, it's a real good interview.
Very, very good. In my opinion, too, I mirror that.
Yeah, so for me, that's why I say, and I see the comments, but it's two sides to it, man. It's two sides to it. So
but you see the comments let you know it's two sides because they're split.
You got to have a but because it's two. If it was just one way, I mean, it's two ways. And then on top of that, you know, it's a lot of y'all got to really tune into the interview for those who can. And like I said, you know, for those who can become a member, we appreciate the support. And if you just hear us on live, or just watching the videos, whatever you can do, we appreciate all the support. You know, it's just that because of y'all and the support y'all doing for us and how y'all supporting us and everything that we doing, we're moving into another level. Whereas though, you know, the powers with that be want to see what we really can do as far as our real supporters. Who do we really have? Who's really supporting us? And once again, this week, for those who don't know, we got Finesse 2 times, who's going to be on Tales from the Jails this week. When we went out there and chilled with Finesse, man, and it's going to be a crazy interview with Finesse 2 times. He turns up in this interview. Don't miss this interview. It's crazy. But for me, like this whole situation with Queso is like, you know, Queso is like, you know, he in a situation now where he's really, like you said, reality setting in right now.
Man, that's what I told Blue during the interview. That's his accountability. He got accountability shoved down his throat. Shoved down his throat. He met accountability in the worst way.
Accountability was like you and Derrick Henry. Like
No, it's not about no. I'm
accountability.
not trying to listen to that, bro. No,
you
no.
queso and accountability is
Oh
Derrick
my
Henry.
goodness gracious, man. Oh my
Run
goodness.
it on a 2-yard line for a touchdown.
Well, then that means he ain't accepted accountability yet.
Yeah, he did.
Oh my goodness.
He did. He did. Devastating fashion. Meaning, like, I can see you on the field. They taking your helmet off. They like this. They got their arm. You know what happened when they do this right here? When you see the staff
you
do
know
this?
what that mean?
That mean
Bring that cart.
Bring that cart.
Yeah.
They go like this. And that cart gonna be coming on the field. Boy, we come driving up and put you in the back. And everybody gonna be on one knee. One knee. I can see it now.
Moving along, man, I want to revisit when we talked about Durk, man. Durk to me,
Durk,
and I could be wrong.
Well, Lil Durk?
Yeah, Little Durk.
Okay.
Durk done slid down a razor blade into an alcohol river, man. To me, but just because I'm saying it don't mean
You ain't
it's
even hear
true.
the case out yet.
No, I'm talking about the evidence. I've been in there. You talking about hear the case out.
Mm-hmm.
The evidence that they are compiling against this man is astronomical.
Mm.
Like now, the feds want to use multiple songs from his trial against Durk. The judge granted him access to use 19 songs.
But you already knew that was happening.
But I'm just saying, it's getting more. At first, it wasn't that.
Mm-hmm.
The case, from the time we sat up here with his father, from the time that we talked about him to now, it has took a drastic turn.
When the case start? The trial start?
I'm not sure, but it should be starting before this summer is over with. That man has a lot of things that's not going for him in this case, man. And I'm cheering for Durk, man. I don't know if he did these accusations that they charging him with, but you know, I like Durk as a musician. I never met him. I had the pleasure of meeting his father, you know, being in the penitentiary with his father and being up here on this couch with his father. And you know, I don't know his character as a man, but I know the type of trouble that he has ran into.
Mm-hmm.
And I know the trouble that he ran into, and he don't even know the trouble he ran into yet. He don't even know how deep it's ready to get with this federal government, man.
You don't think his father told him that?
Yeah, his father tell him all the time, but he still don't know yet. He could be getting told all day long. He's going to know once he get up there, if he goes up there and they convict him.
Should he take a deal?
Yeah, he can take a deal.
Well, should he?
Yeah, bro.
If he get like a dime, you take that.
He not getting no dime. He not getting no dime. They gonna come at him as 25 and better, and he should take that. Yeah. 25, they tell him 25, he better jump out the chair. And it's sad because 25 years is that's a quarter of a century, y'all.
Do you think Puff beating this case is kind of like motivation for him thinking that he can do it?
Man, Puff got a case for having too much fun.
Way too much fun.
Way too much fun. Puff is flying chicks in. He getting You Understand Me and Baby Oil and You Understand Me. We ain't gonna get all of that. Y'all know what's going on with Puff. But he is on murder for hire. This is two different cases. This is night and day. So we ain't even gonna bring Puff up. We gonna try to get Puff up here for y'all upon his release too, y'all.
Yeah. But you know, the thing about it is this though, with you interview Puff?
Yeah, I interviewed Puff.
Yeah.
You goddamn right. Puff was having a ball. Puff was flying them in and baby oil in their ass up, man. Puff locked up for having too much fun. He ain't took no vagina to me. Did you ever hear to Puff took it?
No, I never heard nothing like
No. Okay, now if you want to use if the baby oil has some type of substance in it that's numbing people up, he out of pocket. But if it was just for pure slippery pleasure, he having too much fun. He locked up for having too much fun. All these big time billionaires and tycoons, they're doing this same act that Puff did. They just ain't get caught yet. Everybody was at Puff party. Bill Clinton, Jay-Z, everybody was in the building when he throw these parties.
Well, you know.
We was definitely gonna try to get Puff up here. I got minute to jail with Puff Daddy right now, conversating with him about Tales from the Jails upon his release.
So you got, but I'm saying, so like Puff was offered like I think like a dub or something. 20, what they offered him, like 20 years?
Yeah, 20 years, and he ain't taken with the trial and got underneath 3.
Mm-hmm. So, but it's different though. Lil Durk looking at life.
Yeah, he got murders and stuff. Puff is locked up for having too much fun. That's it.
So, do you think? Why I said that was I'm thinking maybe that Durk probably see like Puff beat his case.
No.
And there's a possibility that he can probably come about.
No. Durk better not be thinking like that. Please don't think like that, Durk. That's a mirage. Please don't think like that. Please, if you think like that, you are doomed.
The Feds got a what? A 99% conviction
A
rate.
99.9. Put that 9 on there after that 99. You still got a whole 1 left. So put that 9 on there after that, and then you got 1% left. A 0.1 left after that. Yeah, man, dirt in the world of trouble, man. And by the judge granting the DA access to present his music lyrics as evidence to the jury to, try to further prove their case, that's not fair, man. That's not fair, man. Dirk done slid down a razor blade into an alcohol river, man.
Well, we'll see what happens. That case is coming up soon, man. I just, so they offer him a nick. Take that.
What, boy? I'll do it for him. If he got a meal for you, I'll do that, nigga. I gotta give my girl, you know how I am, $700,000. I keep 3 on my book. You know what I mean? We go from there. I already told the fan I'm a love bug.
Yeah, okay. More power to you, bro. But the thing about it is this, though, like, you get the type of cases, man, it's high profile cases, man. And when somebody is always used to winning or being, having, success for a certain period of time, sometimes you think that you're bigger than the law. I mean, like
well, guess what? He don't think he's bigger than the law right now.
I'm saying you might got a chance. I mean, he might have a chance though. I don't know. We don't know I gotta hear the evidence. Just that a lot of the times when you don't hear the evidence, you think like he's cooked because what you're hearing from the streets and saying this. You got this person telling this person doing this person doing that. Why would you want to snitch on your homie who was providing for you?
We can't even get into the mind of that because we don't even operate like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like this,
it's just a question.
This man was
I can't even try to answer that.
This boy was feeding you.
Moving along, we got an Arizona correctional officer accused of working as a prostitute for inmates. They say an Arizona correctional officer, Donna Lena Harris, is accused of secretly working as a prostitute for an inmate she was supposed to supervise. Investigators say she used her job to communicate, move money, and smuggle contraband, blowing a massive hole in prison security and trust inside Arizona Department of Corrections.
She blew more than a massive hole into the corrections.
Oh, she was blowing holes in that. She was blowing holes everywhere. She was doing her. She was having too much fun too until they caught up with her. I advise you ladies that's out there that's in the free world, man, that's embarking on these journeys of becoming a gaining of employment to become a correctional officer with the men. You're gonna hear a lot of game from these men, man. A lot of,
Are you hating?
No, I'm not hating. I'm just trying to look out for the ladies that's going in there, man. Because they in there, they underneath of guys like, oh my God, this is going on, and the men in there look good, y'all. They look good. They off the drugs.
Not on duty.
No, you keep talking about not on duty. Don't nobody want to hear that shit, man. We talking about some man shit right now. That's why you get me in my bag. But the guys in there, man, look better than the men out here. And I tell you that because they not on drugs. They working out every day, Monday through Sunday. They have nothing to do. They have nothing to do but take care of their hygiene and perfect their craft at talking. That's it. These men is in here perfecting their craft. So for you to go be blinded one by one of them, and not all of them is like that. I'm not saying everybody is in there like that. But you got to be careful, man. These women go in here, they bringing drugs in, they take care of their daughter or their son. This is how they take care of their family. And these dudes is telling when they get caught. Soon as they hit the fan, oh, Miss Thompson brought it in. Oh, Miss Gail brought it in. And I seen it 1,000 times. And these dudes is sitting with 15, 20, 25 years. They ain't getting no time off for that. They just ducking the hole. They telling not to go to the hole. Yeah, man. So, yeah, be careful, females, man, that's embarking on employment to the institutions, to incarceration institutions.
You get a lot of these situations where though people are, like you said, women are coming into these establishments or institutions with where they're around men all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
And out here in the free world, she might not get a look of a man who's
they be the heavy Chevys, the one that look like me with wigs on. It be all in.
That's an ugly John there.
Yeah. Oh man. And they in there and they ain't never had the kind of attention that these dudes is giving them. They whistling. They all, Miss such and such, can I clean your They ain't getting that type of attention on the street, so they feel good in there when they go to work. They getting the best of work. They making a paycheck and they getting their rocks off. I get it, but just don't get caught because you.
So a dude to take down a heavy Chevy in there?
Yes, he will. Would you do it? You got 20 years in a heavy Chevy talking about something. How you doing today, Tawfiq?
No, I'm kidding.
You wouldn't?
Yeah, no. Right,
yeah, I got thoughts about you, cuz you. I don't know what type of dude you is. You talk about no. I got some vicious. You might be on ass in 20 years, then, man. One or the other, but I'm talking about that boy butt. Like, cause how you not gonna take her down at the dub and you in jail? You talking about no. You ain't bougie in there like you is out here, feet.
What are you talking
you
about?
got a dub in.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You talking about I'm chilling. Boy, is you crazy? Man, stop.
Yo.
This man crazy, man. This man lost his mind, man. Man, this man crazy, man. Go ahead, because all you want to do is laugh. Don't get me started, bro.
Yeah. So, Big Bertha come to, Rasputia come through there as well.
Rasputia come through there, you gutting Rasputia.
Rasputia?
You hitting. Rasputia bringing you all types of KFC, like I had 5 wings, but I ate 3, here go 2. You crushing them Jones. You crushing them Jones. I got a little piece of biscuit. Get that to me. You eating that. And then she like, well, you going to take me? Yes, get in the cell. You in there with Rasputia. You just want to keep jacking off all day, huh? Man, I ain't talking to you about this no more. Let's move on, man.
Yo, what's up?
This man crazy, man. Let me go ahead, man. What's up, audience, man? How y'all doing, man? We ready to come up to the questions in a minute, man. Y'all can call in, but we got a couple other more topics to speak about before y'all start calling in. We got this right here, Tawfiq, man. You know, I've been working. How you tell me you be working when you in the house with your whiz? When you say you get feet rubs, I got a foot rub the other day about a week ago too, boy. Yeah. I see what you say there, boy. That's how you know they love you a little bit. That's the first time for it. But yeah, we'll get to that a little later on. But let me see. All right, we got R. Kelly. They recently sent R. Kelly to the hole within the last week.
Okay. R.
Kelly is in the hole due to him possessing a retired warden's phone number. You know, when they go shake down
was it on his books or is it
it was in the cell. They probably filmed it somewhere around in the cell because when they go search your cell, they be looking at everything. When the COs do
phone numbers too?
Yeah, they look through everything. They just, you know, but I don't know how they found that out, but if they was to find that out, yes, that's a grounds for the hole. How you got the warden phone number? How do you, and then not any warden, the warden of the jail that you're currently in, you're going to that hole. And you'll be in the investigation to see what Obama went through there and said you can't, in federal custody, you can't have a person under investigation for no longer than 30 days. Because investigation means you go to hole without a charge. So before, they had 6 months to give you a charge. Okay. So that 6 months mean you just sat for free. Because say after 6 months, they come back and say, yeah, we found out what you really did. This was yours, that we were saying it's yours. Now you go to the DHO, which is the disciplinary hearing officer, and the disciplinary hearing officer give you 2 months for the charge. That 6 months don't count that you just did. That was free. So now you basically doing 8 months in the hole for this charge.
Wow.
So now he's just sitting there under investigation, but now it's going to be now they might get him out there. 9 times out of 10, they're going to ship him out or whatever federal prison he's in.
But you look at R. Kelly, right? R. Kelly
is a big time figure in that jail.
Yeah, so I mean,
because of who he is.
He might got more numbers than that.
But that's the one they found. They found the warden number. Do you know what warden is? Because I don't think you know what a warden is.
Yeah, I know the warden is.
What's a warden? Go ahead, give me your
the person who runs the prison, like basically the top of the top.
Yes, he's the top of the cream de la crop, whatever they call it. He is the one that make the final decision if an inmate get transferred to another jail. If an inmate go to the hole, he controls the lieutenants, the captains, the SIS, the regular correctional officers. This is his jail. He's the president. You know how you say Trump is the president of the United States? Whatever the warden is, he is the president of this world right now that you're in.
And prison is like, you know, each facility is like a different world.
Yes.
Like a different planet.
Yes. It's a different planet. And when you get a president, that's the warden.
Yo, what's the fastest you can transfer out from a prison? Like you might get there 1 week, you transfer the next week, you gotta be there for how long? You gotta be there before you can transfer again?
No, then when you get to a jail, you can't go nowhere for 18 months, unless you get a disciplinary transfer.
Okay, so you gotta go there and do something crazy. You want to get out of there.
Now you get a disciplinary, you be going in 3-4 months. But when you get to a jail, you can't put in for a transfer for 18 months, and you can't have a write-up. If you have a write-up, your 18 months start over from the time you got that write-up.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
Yeah, they ain't playing. Yeah, they ain't playing. You get landed out California, they'll tell you, give me 18 months clear conduct. Clear conduct means no write-up.
What prison would you say like a person was going into the federal system and you were like, don't go here. No matter
don't
what
go
you
to
do.
Atlanta, USP Atlanta. Don't go to Raybrook, FCI Raybrook. Don't go to anywhere in West Virginia. I call that wrong turn. You ever seen The Hills Have Eyes? Yeah. The guards is up there having sex with each other, and they all brothers and sisters and mothers and fathers. And they up there getting it in. Yes, they is. Anywhere in West Virginia, Hazleton, Gilmore, McDowell, Beckley, any of them jails, you out of bounds.
You dealing with a brother and sister who probably married to each other.
Yes, and they got a kid and everything. The kid eye on top of the head, the other eye down here on the cheek, and you know they up there doing them.
You lying, man.
No, ain't no lying. They in there looking like.
How'd you find that out?
You ever see the Goonies?
Yeah.
You remember the Goonies back in the day?
Yeah.
You remember my man? Oh, I eat Reiki ice cream. Remember my man? Remember my man? They look just like him.
Oh.
You remember my man?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
The big boy. What was his name? He got a. What was his name? What was his name? Feek, what was his name? Y'all gotta bring in my man. Chunky Roll, all that. That's what he do. That's what he do.
What audience knows his name? I can't.
What audience? What's his name, man? Help me out, man. What's his man? The big old he had an ear up here on top of his head. He was like 6'6", and he like ice cream. Chunky Roll. That's how he talk, because he can't really talk like that because he messed up.
Tawfiq probably never even seen that movie.
Oh no, he definitely ain't seen the
was a
movie.
kid.
Yeah. What did Tawfiq about 18? Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, Goonies was like the favorite movie.
Goonies, yep. That was my favorite movie.
But yeah, like, so so they like that all West Virginia like crazy like that. Wow.
Yeah.
So people just, so all right, what prison would you say if you was in a system like, all right, go here, you're gonna have a sweet bid? Which one would that be?
What happened there?
Hey, you guys, yeah, you're right. Shout out to Dirty Cash Entertainment. The one, what prison would you say like, all right, this is the one that you should go to?
Oh, Fort Dix.
If you in there.
Fort Dix.
But it's hard to get there.
It ain't hard to get Fort Dix.
It is?
Fort Dix is the biggest jail in the federal prison system. I'm talking about out of FCIs, USPs, anything. Lowe's. That's the big. Fort Dix can hold 10,000 inmates. A jail hold 1,800 people max.
Dang.
Fort Dix can hold 5,000 on east side, 5,000 on west side. That's the biggest jail in the FBOP system.
Mm.
And it's easy to get there because the way they shipping them dudes out of there, everybody getting caught for phones and stuff. They always got an open bed there.
And what they tell you when you get there? They tell you
when you get off the bus at Fort Dix, they call it the candy shop. They say you can get everything you want here, but if you get caught, we get with you. We're sending you to the West Coast.
Damn.
Yep. That's
They
what
ain't
told.
they ain't seen you to the West Coast.
I went to Gilmore. I wish they would have sent me to the West Coast. I went to West Virginia. I was Sicky Minaj. Yes, I was.
Yo. So hold on. You got caught what? A cell phone?
Yes.
That's why you gave it to the boy. He said, "Here you go, right here." He said,
Yeah, because it kept going off. He didn't know what it was. I gave it to him. He's like, "What is this? This is a calculator with a cell phone." I said, "The cell phone is in your hand." He's like, "Man, what do you mean I'm out of pocket?"
Why would you give it to him?
He said, "Give me the phone."
I would have said, "I ain't."
He got the monitor in his hand. It's a machine that know when it's a phone around. And then if I would have did that, my celly in there with a phone in his locker.
Why ain't try to blitz my
celly at the time.
Why ain't try to blitz passing, like run passing?
I'm definitely going to hold now.
All right, go to holding and transferred out.
I would have got transferred out. He knows a phone in there.
But he didn't find the phone.
Yeah, but he knows a phone in there. I went in his cell upon the monitor showing me a phone inside here. He ran out, and then I'd have got all types of charges because I'd have had to move past him, assault, all types of stuff.
Oh yeah, why do you know your favorite thing to do?
What? Cheek it?
Cheek it, yeah.
I ain't have enough time to. I'd have definitely dumped that because that joint was this big.
I still didn't believe you cheeked a tablet. I don't know how.
I never cheeked a tablet. Then you lying. Then you up here lying. I ain't never cheeked no tablet. How the hell I'm a cheek a tablet? You know how big a tablet is? Boy, you done lost your damn mind. Cheek a tablet. You up here for giggles and wiggles.
Hey, yo, listen, y'all, don't forget this week, man, we got Finesse 2 times who's going to be on Tales from the Jails this week. If you're able to, man, make sure you become a member and you can watch the Queso Abdul Kareem's interview, Queso's father, man. You know, we thank everybody for the support, man. And we just going into a direction where as though the powers that be, everybody, you know, starting to tune in and watch what we got going on. Thanks to y'all. Thanks to everybody that's been supporting us. So, you know, y'all support is getting us to like a different level. So I want to thank y'all. We can't do it without y'all. Oh man. Yeah. So
There you go. You comes outside just to get a giggle every day. Like, how you gonna stop doing this off of me?
Yo, so these type of situations happen, right? You know,
Yeah.
so they sent you to West Virginia, but would you rather go to the West Coast over there?
Yes. That's the best jail I've ever been to.
Why?
Because it's like going to another country. The guards let y'all govern yourself. They don't get involved at all unless it's a race riot. They don't get involved with nothing you do over there. Nothing. So, yeah, if they had to give me an option, yeah, say, Cali, here I come. Yep.
I thought you said that when you go over there, they like real racist over there.
They is. Who you talking about? The Mexicans and all that? They is, but they ain't in your business and in your way. They just ain't dealing with you.
Is that when you was looking at TV telling them they had to pack it up?
No.
What jail was that?
I don't remember. I don't even know what you're talking about.
We said that when Trump was getting in office, you told me.
Oh, that was Fort Dix.
That was Fort Dix?
Yeah, when I was walking past the TV room, because they got different TV rooms in there, and the Mexicans was all piled up, and the Hispanics, excuse me, that's like the Hispanics, excuse me for saying the Mexicans, but the Hispanics was piled up all in one TV room. And I keep walking past, and once the vote was getting bigger and bigger, and they was like, yeah, Trump is the president of the United States, I was clapping. They was in that joint, and kept looking back. I'm like, yeah, y'all know what it is. Pack them bags. You know what I'm saying? It was up and it was stuck.
You out of pocket.
Yeah. You already know my stand.
Shout out to our
Hispanic community.
And everybody that's been supporting.
The legal immigrants.
The legal.
The legal.
Some illegal ones here that support Tales from Jails too. Shout out to them too.
Oh, well, shout out to them too. But and watch yourself. Don't let them catch you. ICE is out there on the prowl.
Yeah, ICE is crazy. I saw it. I saw it the other day at Home Depot. That was crazy.
Oh, ICE was up there too?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because that's where they go at. They wait for their work.
I didn't see them grab anybody, but they was there. They was like
they was trying to grab somebody.
Listen, man, I ain't never seen Home Depot parking lot that empty.
Because all the Mexicans be there the Hispanics be there trying to get some work.
Yeah, it was empty. Like it was like empty. Wasn't nobody there. Only reason why I knew it was there because the young lady was telling me, yo, they said ICE is in the parking lot. So I'm like look at the truck over there. It was like a big old truck and like a minivan, but it was like the windshield was tinted and everything, so you couldn't really see in there. But she was saying, I'm like, wow. So the thing about it is this though, young, like you said, man, you know, a lot of times people go to these different prisons just to get, they want to go to a prison where they're comfortable.
Exactly.
So they go to places where like, you know, but certain places they want to stay away from. Now, can they just see you in any prison they want to see?
Yes, they can. That's what they do.
With Big Sandy, he said Big Sandy rough too.
Big Sandy is one of the, if not in the top 3 roughest penitentiaries in the United States of America. Big Sandy, Victorville, and I'm going to leave it slide open for whoever want to fill in. But Big Sandy and Victorville, yeah, you had some act right when you come home from one of them.
AR-AB, shout out to AR-AB.
Shout out AR-AB.
He in Big Sandy, right?
Yeah, he's in Big Sandy. Big Sandy is in Kentucky.
And what's the, you been there?
No, I've never been to Big Sandy, no.
You was scared, like, don't send me there.
Well, no, I wasn't scared, but I wasn't trying to go either.
Shout out to Big Shaq 066 becoming a member, man. Appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that's in this.
Big Shaq, that's my homie. Shaq, stand up. That's my Power Ranger right there. Yeah, man. Thank you for supporting to keep us out of court.
Shout out to Otis Ryder.
Otis Ryder. Ain't he supposed to be coming up too?
Yep. So we got a lot of good content coming. Once again, I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. We got Finesse 2 times this week coming up, man. So in a minute, we're gonna take some calls, man. We'll take a quick 30-second break, and we're gonna take some calls.
Had a number up there. The phone on?
Yo, we back. Tales from the Jails here live in Partners USA. TNS Media Group with the team. So listen, man, I want to say this to everybody, man. You know, everybody who is able to, if you're able to become a member, please become a member. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the support. It's been, a journey. Still got a lot of ways to go. But we just here to this point right now. Where as though, they just want to see what we can do. See our real supporters, who's really supporting us, man. And if you can't become a member, just watch a video. Just reach out to us, call if you can, man. Talk to us, whatever you can do, man. Whatever support you have for us, we appreciate it. We understand people got bills and things they got to take care of, so don't feel like we just we don't care. We any support you give to us, we definitely appreciate it 1,000% for sure. Yeah, so I know everybody gets, like I said, the Queso joining you. If you want to watch the Queso interview, Queso's father interview, you have to become a member to watch it as of right now. So if you can become a member, we appreciate it, man. But we want to hear from y'all. Call us, man. Right now, 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. Once again, 215-316-4492. Call in, talk to us, man. So look, man, we got another interview this week. Finesse 2 times, man. How you feel about Finesse, man?
Oh, man, Finesse is out his mind as he portray, but in a good way. Finesse is more so like me. He gonna say it, whether it might be politically correct or not. He like me, he like Trump, all those type of guys that's gonna say the stuff that need to be said, but it's not politically correct, so a lot of people will keep their mouth shut. But the people that will keep their mouth shut is the people that's in the background silently applauding what was said. Yeah, because I ain't got the heart to say it, but it need to be said. And this is the type of dude that Finesse 2 Time is. He's going to address a manner in the manner that he sees fit, and it may not come out right to a lot of people.
Shout out to Tatted 215. Appreciate you. John Michael, Dark Skin Beauty. We got Ski-B7U. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, everybody that's reaching out to us. But look, if you want to talk to us, man, I know the number, 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. For those who watched the actual Abdul Kareem Queso father interview, what y'all think? What y'all thought about the interview? How did y'all feel about it? What did we touch on a lot of points and make the interview favorable to you?
Or did you think it wasn't enough? We didn't do enough. I want to hear all feedback. I want to hear the good, the bad, the medium, all of it.
Yeah, man. There's a lot of people in this chat right now, man. No phone calls. Nobody can't call and talk to us. We want to talk to y'all, man. I wish I had y'all number. I'll call y'all.
Where's what's the name from? Finesse. Memphis, right?
Yeah. From Memphis, yep. Shout out to Memphis. Shout out to everybody down there. Shout out to Finesse 2 Times. Shout out to all his guys, and they showed us a lot of love down there when we came down there, man. Brought us into their residence, their home, where they be at, and showed us love, man. So shout out to everybody that's down there, man. The whole Finesse team, everybody that was there. You know what I mean? So listen, y'all call in 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. So for you, in these, as you grow into this this whole interviewer thing and becoming somebody that's on the podcast and
because I came a long way. I came from cutting people off and
still be cutting me off though.
Well, because you got to get cut off. You be talking nonsense, not on duty, and it's men up here.
But still,
we talking about real facts of life.
How you gonna not cut them off but cut me off?
Because you be talking nonsense. I'm over here talking about, yeah, man, you can't blow that out like that. Not on duty. I be wondering.
It's the truth though. You can't say certain stuff.
You can't say certain stuff.
It's the times that we in. You can't just say something crazy and then expect nobody not to check you. His name is Sloth is a character. And Sloth? That's his name? I didn't know that. Wow.
What? Sloth is who name?
It says, shout out to DeForce Q. He said, Sloth is the character in the Goonies.
Oh, Sloth. Yep, that's his name.
Ruth.
Sloth. Baby Ruth. Yep. Baby Ruth is his favorite candy bar to eat.
Yeah, you see this with his kids too, right?
Yeah. Huh? Man, get out of here, man. Somebody used to eat that with his kids. If you don't get out of here, boy.
No, I did. It used to be banging.
Baby Ruth is one of the best candy bars ever. Baby Ruth actually might be the best one.
Got the chocolate with the caramel
and the peanuts.
Yeah, peanuts.
And the peanuts.
Yeah, because you would have said they got the nuts. I was like, no, dude.
Oh my God.
See, that's why I said peanut. I had to say it before you even said it. So yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely ready to throw hands with Pops, man. Pops was, but I had to be, a little bit more not understanding, but at a pause to hear a person's side of the story. That's what I would say, because it's always two sides. It's two sides to every coin, and just because I'm adamant and I stand with that stance, don't mean I'm right. That's just me, and I've done a lot of things that I thought was right and it wasn't right. But I took my stance, and that was just it. But it don't mean it's right because I took that stance. And I know a lot of y'all love what I be saying up here laughing all day long, but I will say some stuff that ain't right. And we got to call a right and a wrong, man. Especially we got the youth, man. We got a lot of the youth. Again, shout out to Philadelphia, man, for carrying this on y'all back like y'all do, man. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate it tremendously. We wouldn't be up here if it wasn't for you guys, man. I appreciate it. I think about 11 months ago, man, 11 months ago from today, man, where we was at, we had about 3 followers, man. And to see where it's at today, it makes me want to go even harder, with the truth. Because we've been bringing you nothing but truth up here, man. There's no lies. There's no deception. We're not trying to get over on you or anything of that nature. And evidently, the audience knows that because y'all following at an alarming rate. Thank you.
Yeah. His I'll say his interview kind of brought out a lot of things where as though, people didn't know. So sometimes with that, people sometimes sway now and they say, well, he wasn't wrong now. He wasn't wrong for doing what he did. Some people feel like he wasn't wrong. And some people still stand on it like, yeah, he was wrong. He shouldn't have told.
We're going to answer some questions, too.
Call in, man. Call in 215-316-4492.
Right here is...
Call in and ask your question.
Well, I'm going to answer the main question there because I said it. Main Lonnie Jan, if I hope I'm getting that right, but 6052, you know who he is. Shout out to you.
Shout out to Nadera_SM. Go ahead.
But he said, yo, Black, I went upstate in 2004, came home in 2010. It's 2026 and I still dream about prison at least twice a week. Do you still dream about prison? Is that normal? I might not never dreamed about prison since I've been home. I got a few good men that's in my life. I got a beautiful woman in my life, man. I got kids to govern. The prison is over with for me, but do I still have traits of it? Do I still act in the way that I would act in prison? Yes, I do. But dreamt about prison? Absolutely not. I got too much on my hands. We got a call coming in? Yeah, nightmare. No. The dream. That's a dream.
A dream. Anyway.
Yeah, I have not had a dream of prison. No.
Yeah. I had a dream of prison a long time ago that I was in there. It was a bad dream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was a nightmare for you.
Nightmare.
Boy, you woke up in sweats and shingles and jingles. You probably had a dream about that ass on the line.
Nah,
you jumped up and just wiggled off the bed.
No. No.
Dark Skin Beauty said.
They said the number not working, Tawfiq. What's going on?
No, because we've been got calls by now. I know it ain't working.
Man, we gotta take a look at it. Yeah, we apologize, y'all.
We apologize about that. We've got a little issue, man.
We probably didn't pay the bill.
For real?
I probably didn't pay.
Yeah, you ain't paid the bill. You ain't paid the bill because we had it too long. You ain't
sorry.
paid oh my goodness. We apologize. We make mistakes too, man.
And
I'm quite sure. Yo, thank you for letting us know that it's not working.
Sorry.
Yeah, we've been traveling. We've been trying to get y'all this great content at an alarming rate. The bill will be paid after the day. I take the blame for that. Like I told you that I would take a case. That was me. It was on me to remember when the bill was due. And you know me, I'm up here just running my mouth all day long, and I forgot because I be wanting to get to y'all so much.
Yo, man.
That's crazy.
You see how real it is, man? It's real content. We ain't pay the bill. We like call
somebody, M. Davis said, pay the damn bill now. They try and call in, man.
And listen, so leave your comments.
Leave your comments. We'll answer your comments today. We apologize about that, audience. We apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. Man, you got that phone well over a month ago.
Yeah, I probably forgot.
Oh, my God.
We've been everywhere, man.
Man, the number not working. They call, they tap it in right there. But with the pay the damn phone bill.
Sorry, y'all.
We telling them people to call and the phone ain't on.
Yeah, so y'all can leave the comments in, man. We about to try to take care of that right now while we sitting here on the joint, man.
Yeah, you can comment right now. We've been trying to take care of that right now, pay it online. So hopefully that'll be back up and running within the next 5 minutes.
But yeah, we take your comments. But you know,
Eric, John, you know who I'm talking to because I can't read these names in the Instagram. It said, "Yo, Black, my question was, my case got dismissed a few months back, and I got a letter in the mail about going to court tomorrow for a district attorney appeal. Which should I expect?" You should expect a recharge. That's what you should expect. If your case was dismissed, you should not be getting no type of mail from the government about anything. And if you did get a piece of mail, as you say you did, obviously, 9 times out of 10, they're recharging you with this same case because they found more evidence to convict you. So get your little bread up, man, because you're going to need a little commissary, a little lawyer money. I will advise you to do that. Or Lifestyle said, I called twice, man, it's not working.
Somebody working in a second, man.
And then and David said, I called, number ends up working. We apologize about that again, y'all. We've been out here on the road, man. There's only 2 of us, man. Well, it's more than 2 of us, but, we knew that the bill was supposed to get paid, and we forgot.
Yeah, we're going to take care of it, man.
Give us a second right now. We trying to pay it right now as we on the live with y'all right now.
Get it going. So, yeah, like, it might take a minute for the active to go through. We'll see what happens.
Flimflans say he forgot to pay the bill. Players fuck up. It happens.
Yeah, we apologize, y'all. We gonna have it back up and running. We just been moving around, man. Like what y'all when y'all see what we've been doing over the next couple of weeks, as far as we've been moving around, and we still gonna be
still moving around.
We're moving out again this week. Got some more stuff we got going on, but we are thanks to y'all support.
In the last week and a half, we done been to 3 different cities.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get this good alarming content, man. And we doing it in days. Like, we ain't taking weeks off. We're landing in one city, doing that content, flying to another the same day. The same day. We got some content that I'm not even going to let out the cat in the bag, but whoever
said they gonna give our number away. Ski your chill.
Said they gonna give y'all number away. I hope they don't.
Yeah. Yo, it's crazy. But so we appreciate y'all, man. So any questions y'all got? There's a lot of questions in there for you, yo.
Yeah, let me see. It's got another one. All right. You got Mar 29. My pops did 7, then just finished 14 years in Northern State prison. He came home in October.
Mm-hmm.
He got a great story. He can tell if able to come on your platform. DM me. All you gotta do is DM me, man. We can contact you, man. I got my manager, which is Dot. Everybody know who Dot is. Dot take care of all that work right there, coming from the Instagram. DM us, man. We'll line something up, man. If it's if it checks out right and Dot get it okay, then we on it. What you doing? We still live?
What else they got? Anything more questions in there?
All right. You got Tatted 215. He said, you can't pick and choose what kids you want to be real for. So what if the kids you're there for end up in the same situation as Queso? Do you understand? I don't understand the question.
Read it again one more time.
Said you can't pick and choose what kids you want to be real for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what if the kids you're there for in the end up in the same situation as Queso?
Yeah, so basically what he's saying is, you can't pick and choose what kids you want to be real for. So he's saying the kids that you want to be real for, they end up in the same situation like Queso. You're trying to help them, you're trying to be real for them, and all these different things. And they still doing these things that Queso was doing. This is what I get from it. In this case, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. If my kid was out of pocket, man, and I probably wouldn't tell on him, but I would probably get away from him, man, if I know he's reckless like that. Especially once your mom almost got killed. Once they shoot your mom house up, like, come on, son.
Yeah.
Like some gotta give.
Yeah, something definitely got to give.
And I'm not just saying it because I'm just like, come on, man.
We got in Dave. I mean, I'm jacking these names off. You know who you is. In Dave Lazar. You know you is. Shout out to you. He said, "Hey, Black, how heavy of a Chevy we talking? Equinox or Chevy Tahoe? Chevy Tahoe.
Chevy Suburban.
Chevy Suburban. That's how big I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no Equinox. They could be a goddamn sedan. We talking about big.
Well, when you in there, like you said, people don't really worry about how the actual. People don't really worry about the actual heavy Chevy aspect.
We got John Michael. John Michael, what's up? Shout out to you, John Michael. He said, "Hey, Black, why these women be playing police games when they upset and mad, putting guys in jail?" Man, that's what a woman do. That's a woman's nature. You got to learn. I had to learn, and I'm still learning of dealing with a woman, that a woman don't operate like us. Women are emotional. They have and they have a lot of logic with them. They have a lot of logic. They're smart. They're intelligent, but they just don't see things in the mindset of a man as the man do. And not to say that that is wrong or not, because they have their own makeup and we have our own makeup. But dealing with a woman, man, you have to be patient. You have to be, studious. You have to pay attention. It's never going to be an even playing field. And I may be wrong, but that's just it's never going to be an even playing field. The woman always going to come out top. But what I will say, you still have to stand firm and still stand on your own 2 feet. Don't no woman want no pushover. And I'm kind of a pushover, man. I'm telling y'all this, I'm giving y'all advice, but and I go against mine. I'm kind of a pushover and, do the opposite from y'all. But women will get mad at you, and I don't know why they do that. Like, the PO recommends when you come home from jail, don't go live with a woman. Because they done seen it plenty of times that the woman send them to jail, get them kicked out. Alhamdulillah that I don't have a woman like that. I have a woman that's got integrity. And, if she's mad at me, she'll kick me out. She won't have to go to my PO. But you have a lot of women that do. Some of these guys come home playing on a woman's mind. You living with this woman, you paroled to this woman's house, and you out here cheating. What the hell you think gonna happen? What the hell you think she gonna do? She can't beat you in a straight up rumble. So she got to use her wiliness, her finesse, her charisma, and get your dog ass. And a lot of time, it be you going to jail, man. So, us as men got to think a little bit harder, man, and a little bit smarter. But we will never uncover the fact of why a woman does the things that they do, man. It's just a myth, not a myth, but a mystery that would never be solved. You got anything on that?
For me, dealing with a woman, in my opinion, you gotta pick and choose your battles with women. Women are, from what I believe, you're created from the rib. And the most crooked part of the rib. So you try,
which will break if you bend it.
If you try to straighten her too much, you're gonna break her.
Right. So
you don't want to try to break. You want to just, try to guide her and be, what she needs you to be. But at the end of the day, you gotta understand that as a man, you are the prize.
Right.
The prize is a man, because we take on a lot of roles as a man. If we forget that we are the prize as a man, and not saying not downplaying the women, but just saying that men, we are the prize.
Right.
And if you are the prize, look at yourself as a prize, you're gonna carry off a certain swagger or a certain aura about yourself, and that's gonna attract a certain kind of women. You're gonna be able to weed out the ones who not worthy of your attention. So that's just how I feel about it. But if you're a good man, you're gonna attract a good woman.
Exactly. Dark Skin Beauty, shout out to Dark Skin Beauty. She said that's a fact, Black. Lil Yup, I'm kind of a pushover too, Black. Eric Johnny said, "What you mean by pushover?" When I said what I mean by my pushover is this, like, I can't talk as well as my woman do, and I can't text nowhere near as well as she do. So I tend to take the shut your ass up role. I can't beat her, verbally, physically either. And I love to make my woman happy, man. And if I got to shut up, man, sometimes, man, even if I know I may be right and I go back and revisit this conversation in an hour or two after she done cooled off, cool. But sometimes, man, us as men, man, you got to shut up, man. Because the women be right majority of the time. You just got to shut up, man, and carry it like that, man. Yep. And that's just my stance on it. I don't want y'all sitting here. We got hundreds of people in the live. I don't want y'all sitting here and taking my word like, man, what Black said, I'm going to carry it like this. No, this is how I deal with my woman. And, you know, everybody, you know your woman. You know how with respect to your woman. If this is your woman, you've been around her long enough to know her ticks. And I know my woman ticks. I do something dumb, I get cussed out. I get reprimanded about it. And I shut up. And if I think I'll be right, I'll revisit it when she calms down. But during the storm, and I have snapped out and lashed out like a woman, and like she like to tell me, damn, you sound like one of my girlfriends bickering with me. I get mad at that, but you know, maybe I was. So in the long run, I keep my mouth shut. It is what it is, man.
Phone is back.
Phone is back on. Call in. Call in. Phone is back on. We apologize about that, man. There's hundreds of you guys trying to call in, man, and we appreciate the support to help keep us out of court. Oh, that's Ryder. Shout out.
Yeah, the phone is back on, y'all. Yeah. So y'all call on 215-316-4492, 215-316-4492. Also, don't forget, we got Finesse 2 times this week. Finesse 2 times is going to be on Tales from the Jails. Crazy, crazy episode. Crazy.
Keeping it real. Send a message to us. Said, Black, you say in the feds each city has a car. What if you from the outskirts of Philly? How do guys from the county go about it? They ride with us. They underneath the Philly umbrella. Harrisburg, the only car that don't ride with us unless we're on the West Coast is Pittsburgh because they're damn near as big as Philly, so they don't need no help. Like the other little Norristown, Chester, Coatesville, I'm not saying they small or anything bad about them, like they can't hold their own, but it's not a lot of them, so they fall underneath the 066, which is Philadelphia umbrella. Huh? There's a call coming in?
Tales from the Jails. Tales from the Jails. It hung up? Okay.
Oh, we can't hear him coming in no more to call?
It's on now? All right, call in, y'all, 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. I promise to make sure I pay the bill, man.
Oh, the bill is paid.
It's good.
That's called, okay. Oh, West Philly now said that's called masculinity.
Is it a call? 215-316-4492.
It's a call coming in.
Yeah, I'm like, no, about to take the call. It's tell us from just who we're speaking with. No, we can't hear him. The Bluetooth audio, turn it up. Tell us from the jails who we got. Tell us from the jails who we got. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you.
Tell us from the jails what's up. What's
All
going on?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, I want y'all to help settle a debate I got with my cousin, man. Who y'all choosing, Rihanna in her prime or Buffy the Body in her prime?
I'll answer that. Now, what you say? You said you want to settle a debate with who? You and your cousin?
Who I would marry? Yeah.
Yeah, me and my cousin, yeah.
I probably would marry Rihanna.
Well, yeah, there we go.
I probably would marry Rihanna.
Well, not married, but who look better? Who y'all got looking better?
Rihanna.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Buffy she was just had.
Yeah, Buffy looked like me with a little short hairstyle with a body, with a big old butt. Buffy ain't all that cute.
Yeah. All right, man. I appreciate y'all.
Man, we appreciate you too, man. Stay safe out there, man.
You as well.
Tell us from the jails. Call in 215-316-4492. 215-316-4492. Anybody look like him? Yeah. Yeah, right. The Force Q. I'm going with the bag and the beauty.
They said Finesse 706 said, "Hey Black, why all these folks dying at an alarming rate, but the YNs in jail? So who killing?
Still more young boys.
There's still more young boys. The young boys is like roaches. You know how you got roaches in there, and then you start seeing the little teeny ones? It's billions of them Jones. Yeah, kids ain't going nowhere. They could lock up a 3,000 kids right now. It's a 3,000 kids coming tomorrow.
Tales from the jails. Tales from the jails. Who we speaking with today?
Yo, what's going on? This Will.
What's up, Will? What's up, bro? Where you calling from?
I'm doing all right, man. I'm from Williamsport, PA, bro.
Shout out to Williamsport. What's up with you, man?
Yeah, you know, I'm really in the mountains. They black. I'm in the mountains at an alarming rate.
At an alarming rate, huh, man? Man, I know that's right.
Yo, listen, I was up at C.I. McKee, man, for a little bit, so and Canaan and all that at the holdovers. So when you be talking about them Jones, man, I went through a couple of them Jones, man. You definitely not lying.
Man, I ain't doing no lying, man. I ain't get up here to lie to the audience. That's why everybody feel it's like that. I'm gonna keep bringing you this real.
Yeah, real rap. Yo, I be tuned in though. Y'all doing y'all thing, bro. I just wanted to call in and give y'all flowers, man, for real.
Man, thank you, man.
Like you said, bro, when that chick talking, man, we just gotta sit down and shut up.
Yeah, man, when she talking, man, you're not gonna beat a woman in the conversation, bro. Even if you are right. And I learned that from my brother up here sometimes, because to me, he's soft. You know, his women get the and then I watch how he don't get in no arguments.
Hey, bro, cut him some slack.
I'm gonna cut him some slack, cause and then me, I be having the bitch tendencies that want to jump out there and lash out and bicker back, and that's some hoe shit. And that's some woman shit. And I learned, I'm learning to pull it back and chill, especially when I get corrected about it from my woman. So it'd be like, wow. But you gotta shut up sometimes, man. And then, like I said, when I'm sitting here with him and I see him argue with his wife, but he don't do no arguing. He sit there and be like, "Assalamu alaikum." Yeah, yep, yeah. And everything be calm. And I be like, man, I'm arguing, bro. So I get it, man. I get it, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro.
All right, J Day, bro.
For sure, though, bro. I be trying to tell people, like, the first thing that gotta go for men sometimes is that ego and that pride, man.
Right.
Once you learn to master that and let that go, man, can't nothing really affect you, for real, for real.
Exactly. You're right, bro, man. I thank you, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate the call, man. Stay safe out there, man.
Absolutely, bro. I'm tuned in.
Yeah,
I appreciate you. Tales from the jails. Don't forget to call in 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. We about to get up out of here in a second, so we want to take a few more calls. It's time to break fast, man. So we want to, get some more calls.
We apologize about not having it, because we'd have got a lot more calls than if he'd have remembered to pay the bill. So get on his line too. Make sure we got a lot of comments back for Tawfiq when we get back on here.
Hey, listen, don't forget, y'all. For that's 2 times this week, y'all. Don't forget to become a member to watch the
full video, because if you ain't becoming a member, you ain't getting the full video. We're going to give it to you just like that, man.
Yeah, so just, if you can, if you're able to, you have the ability to become a member, whatever you can do, man.
It's only $6, which is $1.50 a week. $6 for the month, $1.50 a week.
Tell us from the jails who we got on the line.
What's going on? It's N. Devilla out here. The name y'all never could pronounce. I got a question for Black.
What's up with you, homie?
Yo, what's the weirdest thing you seen somebody do in the feds? Like, whether it was like a way to get high, just some weird shit in general. Man,
I seen so much weird stuff in the feds that I can't even pinpoint one. But what I can say, one of the weirdest things that I just can't wrap my mind around is when we go to the chow hall and you have certain dudes from, whether it be from Philly, DC, New York. I'm not going to peg a city and say a city is actually on that. But when dudes go to the chow hall, because at lunchtime in the chow hall, you have all the big wigs from certain departments that come down there that be in the chow hall. So when we go to chow hall, you get to go, when you're getting your food, you get to stop and ask them questions, if it's a question that you need to ask. But when you have the weird stuff that I'm talking about is when you have a dude that go down there, he ain't got no drawers. You got to wear your khakis down there. So he got no drawers under his khakis. He got his pants, he got his pockets cut out his pants. So when his hands is in his pockets, they're actually on his thighs and his penis. Because he has no pockets.
Masturbating?
Yes, and he'll be standing in the lunch line masturbating to one of the female officers. That's weird. That's one of the weirdest things I see.
They call that getting money, right?
Yeah, they call that getting money.
You never did that before.
No, I never did that. I never did that. I'd rather go. I got to be private. I go in the cell, put the sign up, and handle my business, pull this joint, get him out me, and just keep it pushing.
Okay. All right.
I appreciate what y'all doing, man.
Man, thank you, man. We appreciate the support, man. You stay safe out there. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, y'all. 215-316-4492. 215-316-4492. They call it what, reckless eyeballing?
What, when you doing that?
Yeah.
No, they ain't reckless eyeballing no more. That's a charge.
I saw somewhere. They said they had like a shoestring on their toe and they'd be
yeah, and it'd be tied to their penis, and then it'd be tied to their toe, so all they gotta do is this, so it's jacking the penis off. Like, dudes be in jail coming up with all types of crazy stuff, bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
You know what I'm saying? But somebody just asked me a question. Martin Feet, 2651. Does Philly F with Jersey? Yeah. Philly mess with everybody in the feds. Yeah, Jersey is right there. Especially if you talk about Camden, you can't tell the difference between us. They got the big lick ass. You know, they Muslim. They look just like us. But they from Jersey, Camden. But yeah, Philly do mess with Jersey, yup.
Randy Watson wants you to answer his question, man.
Oh, Randy Watson. You see my question, Black? Where your question at?
He said in the feds, do the NOI Muslims, 5%ers, and Sunni Muslims all stand together?
No. Absolutely not. The NOI Muslims is not upon what I'm upon in the Muslims that I follow in there. Not follow, but I'm in attendance with, which is the Quran and Sunnah, the Dawah to Salafi. That's two separate groups. But do they fast when we fast? Yes. Do they partake in certain activities that we partake in? Yes, but it'll be different groups. But the NOI stands for Nation of Islam. They on a different minhaj. That's a whole different minhaj that we, which is on the Dawah to Salafi, do not follow. And that's just it.
Yeah, y'all don't forget to call in, man. 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we trying to get man, we got to go get this merch for y'all, man. We going to get the merch. We actually got the merch. Tawfiq, I'll let you speak.
Yeah, it's we got it. So it'll be, now we kind of settled in until this weekend, so we'll be able to get some stuff going. Now we back. So,
but we definitely got the merch. We going to have not on duty at an alarming rate. We got a lot of sayings up here that you guys like, man, that we're going to put on this merch, man, and we're going to get it right out on, what's that, Shopify?
It's gonna be available. Yeah, they'll be able to click on YouTube, all our platforms. They'll be able to see it, and they can click on it, and they can purchase whatever they like. The hoodies, T-shirts, socks, whatever you want. Whatever you want to get, hats. It's gonna be all available.
We waiting for the calls, man. We got a couple minutes left, man, because we trying to break this fast. We've been fasting all day.
Yeah, so
you got the haste to break the fast.
Tell us from the jails.
Yes, sir. Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. Who we speaking with?
Come up with that crunchy, man. Don't leave crunchy out of there, bro.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be crunchy, bro. I ain't gonna be crunchy.
Don't leave it out. Don't leave it out. Don't leave it out the hood.
Oh, all right. We ain't gonna leave that out. We putting that on. I forgot about that. Make sure that you text or DM in there. I'll be forgetting.
I'll be using that crunchy.
All right.
About it too, man. So y'all both know.
All right, man.
Appreciate you. Tell us from the jails.
What's up with y'all?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Who we speaking to?
It's Reek Stack, barber from out Delaware.
From out Delaware. Shout out Delaware.
You from Reek Stack, the barber. But I got a question for you, Steve.
What's up?
the joint you be wearing around your waist? Not on duty.
Not on duty. Yeah, it's called an Izar.
An Izar?
Yeah, Izar, yeah.
And what's the representation of it?
What it's meant to do is cover your outer, meaning like your certain parts of your body, whereas though like your private area, so forth and so on, kind of keep you from, like, you might make a certain movement in your skin to show, like, that's below your navel and so forth and so on. So it's made to cover you.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That was, mind you, that was a big question amongst everybody. Like, what is he wearing? You see it all the time, but if you're not in their world, you just see it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Or not knowing really what it is. Like,
yeah,
so I appreciate you breaking that down.
Yeah.
And Black, you keep doing your thing, bro. Bro, you real inspiring. You're definitely a motivational person out here in these streets.
Yeah,
like,
thank you, man. Thank you for acknowledging that, man. I be needing to hear that, man, because sometimes I'm a human being, man, and I get my little ruts, man. But when I hear compliments like that, man, it make me want to keep going, man. It make me want to keep going, man. But thank you, man. Thank you for giving me my flowers, and I give you your flowers right back also. Thank you.
I appreciate that, y'all, man. I'm a DM you and set something up for the future. I'll highlight y'all on off camera. But y'all, like I said, y'all keep doing your thing. Y'all brothers is definitely top tier, and y'all doing this. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
Thank you, man.
Hey, listen, you know,
Yeah, have a good night.
I enjoy your night, bro. So somebody asked us, where do we want to see the podcast at in the next 5 years? So for me, where I want to see the podcast at in the next 5 years, you know, for me, I'm not really that big on like, you know, fame and celebrity. So I'm not saying I want to be famous and be a celebrity, but as long as I'm able to speak to the people, speak to y'all, and still do what I'm doing and have a, you know, success or reach somebody, that's always good for me. And of course, you want to be able to make money and so forth and so on. But the main objective is just to be able to, you know, reach and spread the awareness of prison for me. That's really it.
I mirror that. I mirror that completely. I really couldn't say it no other way. You know what I mean? Again, of course, it's about the money. We ain't gonna sit up here and cap.
Mm-hmm.
I need some cash. Got some bills to pay and my old lady on my ass. I need some cash. Stop playing. But other than that, man, even if I reach one person, man, that's just it, man. I want to shout out to, I want to read Ape. Ape comment said, I knew this was your year. I knew this was the year for y'all. All praise to Allah.
Alhamdulillah.
Just don't forget about the city and continue to put on for us Philadelphians.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we can't forget about y'all, man. I got to come back to y'all, man. I can't leave forever, man. Like, this is what made me.
I'm going to cut you up. And our platform is designed, you know, not only just for Philly, but designed for anybody around the world. But mainly we here in Philly, so it's easy for people to reach out to us and they come sit on this couch and talk on these lives. As you can see, we have, and we will continue to do is continue to support Philly and support people that, you know, support us. And so anybody want to come sit on this couch, got a story, want to talk about something, you know, reach out to us, man. And we can make it happen. You know, so it says, but, you know, it's getting a little late, man. We're going to take a few more calls. Y'all, can we get y'all 2 more minutes or so to call in? 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. If you're able to call in, call now before we get up out of here. But either way, if you can't, don't forget, if you can, man, anybody in this chat, you know, we got finesse 2 times this week, as I said before. If you're able to become a member, please become a member. That way you can get access to all the content. You get access to everything that drops, you know. And like I said, I'm not counting anybody's pocket, but it's only like $1 and some change per week to be a member of our podcast. We're not trying to charge you $20, $30 like a lot of
I'm killing your pockets. If you don't pay that $1.25, y'all don't mess with us. And y'all say y'all rocking, let's rock out and let's get this joint popping, man. See, he gonna give it to you from the humble standpoint. You capping if you ain't got no $1.25. Get out of here.
Yeah, well, either way, you know, if you can or you can't, I understand that people got children and bills, you know, so either way, if you can just watch an episode or watch a video or watch a clip, that's enough for me. So, man, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This episode of Tales from the Jails was sponsored by TNS Media Group, Partners USA. You know, anybody that's looking to get at us, speak to us anytime, hit us up on all platforms, IG,